Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden messages in corporate filings. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on a company that has been quietly making moves in the lending space. And let's just say they've got some news about how they're sharing the wealth. Get ready for some juicy dividend news that could put some cash back in your pocket. We're diving into a recent filing from KKR Enhanced Us Direct Lending Fund Incorporated, and what we found is pretty straightforward but important for anyone interested in this fund. Before we dive in, a quick reminder: if you like getting straight to the point with company secrets, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, we've got a fantastic community over on Discord, link in the description, where we break down these filings even further. So what is the big news? The KKR Enhanced Us Direct Lending Fund Incorporated, which we'll just call the company for simplicity, has announced a dividend. Now, this isn't just any dividend, it is a clear signal about how they view their current financial health and their commitment to returning value to their shareholders. They've declared a dividend payment of $11.11 per share for their common shares of beneficial interest. This dividend is scheduled to be paid out around October 31st, 2025 to all shareholders who are registered as owners by the end of the day on September 30th, 2025. Think of it like this: if you own shares on that September date, you are in line to receive this extra cash boost. Now, a dividend announcement like this on an 8K filing, which is for significant events, tells us a few things. First, the company is likely generating enough profit and has sufficient cash reserves to comfortably make this payout. Direct lending funds typically aim to generate income from the loans they make, and a dividend means they are distributing some of that earned income. Second, it shows confidence in their ongoing operations and future prospects. They would be distributing cash if they thought they need it all for upcoming expenses, or if they were worried about their ability to generate more. The date of the report itself, September 30th, 2025, highlights when this dividend was officially decided upon. This is crucial for understanding who is eligible to receive the payment, because it sets the record date. The payment date, October 31st, 2025, is when the actual money will start flowing to eligible shareholders. In the world of investment funds, especially direct lending, understanding dividend policies is key. These funds pool money from investors to lend to businesses, often those that might not get traditional bank loans. The returns come from the interest charged on these loans. So, when you see a healthy dividend, it usually means the underlying loans are performing well and generating the income the fund expects. While this filing is relatively straightforward, focusing on this specific event, it is part of a larger picture. The fact that they're paying out a dividend of over $11 per share is quite substantial. For context, if you own, say, 100 shares, that is over $1,000 in dividend income. This kind of payout can be a significant part of the total return for investors in these types of funds. The signature on this report from Thomas Murphy, the Chief Financial Officer, confirms that this dividend declaration has gone through the proper financial oversight and authorization within the company. It's not just a casual announcement, it's a formal financial action. Now, let us look at the bigger picture here. What does this dividend mean for investors and for the fund itself? For investors, it is a direct cash return, which is always welcome. It can either be reinvested to buy more shares, compounding your investment, or used for other financial needs. For the fund, it is a way to manage its capital. By distributing excess cash, they can avoid hoarding funds that could potentially be deployed into new profitable lending opportunities, or return it to shareholders who can perhaps find better users for it elsewhere. There isn't a lot of complex financial data in this particular 8K filing, as it's focused solely on the dividend announcement. However, the simplicity itself is a strong statement. It implies a clean financial position where a significant distribution is possible and deemed appropriate. Think about it like this: if a company is constantly struggling and barely making ends meet, they want to be in a position to give money back to their investors. They'll be trying to hold on to every single dollar to keep the lights on. A dividend, especially a sizable one like this, signals stability and profitability. It is important to remember that dividends are just one piece of the puzzle when evaluating an investment. But for funds like KKR Enhanced Us Direct Lending Fund Incorporated, which are designed to generate income through lending, the ability to consistently pay dividends is a direct reflection of the quality of their loan portfolio and their ability to manage risk effectively. So, what is the verdict? This filing is good news for shareholders of KKR Enhanced Us Direct Lending Fund Incorporated. It is a straightforward announcement of a healthy dividend payment, indicating a stable financial footing and a commitment to returning value to investors. It shows confidence from the management team in their ability to generate income and manage their capital effectively. The opportunity here is a direct cash return, and the risk, as always with any investment, lies in the underlying performance of the loans the fund has made. However, for a fund focused on direct lending, a consistent and substantial dividend is a strong positive signal. Overall, it's a clear and positive update from the company. It is less about complex risks and strategies and more about a straightforward financial event that benefits its owners. Alright, that is our breakdown of this KKR filing. What is your take on this dividend announcement? Do you think it is a strong sign of the fund S Health, or do you have other thoughts? Drop them down in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the financial world. And don't forget to join our awesome community over on Discord, linked right there in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.